What is good, you guys? Welcome back to the Heat Report. And guys, I'm not even recording when the game has been finished. I'm recording at halftime because I kind of already know that this game is over. So if we end up winning this game, I will not upload this video, but 99% of the chance is that we're gonna lose this game. And yeah, man, I'm here to talk about it, rant about it. You know, bear with me. You know, this game has been very hard to watch. I've contemplated turning off my laptop and doing a lot of other things, but I've sat through it, endured the pain. I'm sure you guys have as well. We'll get right into the deep dive of it. I've only watched the first half, but that's all I need to analyze this game because, man, we have so many talking points in tonight's analysis of the Heat and the Bucks. Now, first and foremost, well, before we get into it, make sure y'all leave a like, subscribe, comment down below, all that jazz. Y'all know what to do. Community is growing, man. Cannot do it without you guys. So yeah, make sure y'all continue the great work that you guys are doing behind the scenes to promote this channel. And first things first, the Miami Heat might be in panic mode for the rest of the series. And I'm saying might because I'm being nice. I think they have to be in panic mode now. Erik Spoelstra, Udonis Haslem, the senior members of that team, the players that have been through the highs and the lows throughout the years, Chris Quinn, everyone on that team should look at themselves in the mirror and be ashamed of themselves. At 7:30 p.m., when your fans have been disappointed by the lack of aggression of your two stars in Game 1 and the complete lack of effort in Game 1 by our two best players. Let's be honest, the only reason we were in that game was because of our defense and was because of our best shooter Duncan Robinson and Goran Dragic. Our two best players did not show up in Game 1, and guess what? They have not shown up in the first half of Game 2. Maybe in the second half they go crazy, but if we lose, they're part of the problem. And they're part of the reason that we're losing this game right now. We're getting blown out by 28 points at halftime, 27 points at halftime. And I told you guys, the bench. Bryn Forbes is someone that I have mentioned time and time again. If me, a college student, can point out that Bryn Forbes has a torch and can light it up from 3, how can a professional NBA team not realize that and continue to give him wide open 3 after wide open 3? Beats me. Pat Connaughton, same thing. Another guy who can shoot the ball really well. And you know what? You know what happens to these teams? When one person starts knocking them down, the team gets confidence. And that's what you saw. Jrue Holiday, pull up 3. Chris Middleton, pull up 3. Giannis set it off to start by hitting a 3. Absolutely embarrassing performance by the Miami Heat. And it's not just Jimmy and Bam. I'm going to start off with them because they are supposed to be the best players of this team, the guys who are paid the most money on this team. And right now, they're not living up to their contracts in the series. They're not living up to what they lived up to last year. The only reason why they're being held accountable, first and foremost, is because they're the two best players on this team. And everyone, the whole Heat fan base, knows how good they can be. They have to be better. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. But Erik Spoelstra, time and time again in this regular season, I'm so glad that this is happening to us in the playoffs. You know why? Because the silly trap double defense that we've been playing against teams that have shooters. Malik Monk went off for us on 36 points against the Heat. Twice, I'm pretty sure. He went off for 30 plus twice against the Heat because we doubled off him time and time again. And guess what? You don't even have to look at Malik Monk. The same team we're facing right now rattled off the 3-point record in one of the first games of the season, beat us by over 50 plus. And yet, this team has not learned. Coach Budenholzer adjusted from last year. It's over to you, Coach Spoelstra. The wall at Giannis no longer is working. You know why? Because first of all, they have added a player at the dunker spot, so it's way easier for him to see passes. Number 2, Trevor Ariza is not doing a good job He's not doing as nearly as good of a job as Jay Crowder was last year. And number 3, the Bucks have way more shooting than they did last year. So something has to change. And what I would do, Bam at the 4, Dedmon at the 5. Because shout out to Dwayne Dedmon, because he's the only player, him and Duncan, and probably Dragic are the only player that look like they actually give a damn about the series. Everyone else has to pick it up. Bam at the 4, Dedmon at the 5. That's what I would do for the remaining of this series. Game 2 is over. Forget Game 2. Go back to Miami. You have a couple days off. Regroup. Take a long, hard look at yourselves. This loss better sting. And they better come back from this. Game 3. If we lose Game 3, the series is over. If we win Game 3, we give ourselves a chance. I'm tired of this defense where we double team off the best shooter on the team or the shooter that's the most hot on the team. I completely lost it when Bryn Forbes, even the missed shots, he had one at the top of the key where he was wide open because we doubled Giannis. Another one where Tyler Hero helped off and then Bryn Forbes got a wide open 3. I said this. The Bucks will not shoot 16% from 3 last year. So what has happened this game is that the Bucks are now shooting an amazing percentage from 3. Jimmy and Bam are still struggling, and our shooters are not shooting nearly as good as they were last game. Absolutely embarrassing, man. This has to stop. You know, this doubling defense has to stop. This trapping, whatever, it works against some teams, but against other teams, it will not work, and they'll pick us off. Off season is looming forward if we don't, make some changes. They have hit 15 threes in the first half. They're on pace to hit 30. They have scored a franchise record 78 first half points, a franchise record 15 3-point field goals made in the first half, and Bryn Forbes has a playoff career high of 19 in the first half. Unacceptable. The third quarter has just started, and like I said, I'm making this video right now because I know we're probably going to be losing this game, but I just want to see some effort out there, some fights, something we can take to Game 3. Some rhythm, some sort of hope that you're giving me, because right now, don't see any of it. Do not see any of it. Bam, again, not looking at the rim. We can talk about their 3-point shooting all we want, but offensive rebounds that they're getting, they're killing us on the glass. I don't even have to look at the stats. I know they're killing us on the glass. The amount of second chance points that the Milwaukee Bucks got this game is staggering. And for a team that has just lost their first game, they just look like they're going through the motions right now. No one cares. No one looks like they care. The Bucks are hustling. The Bucks bench, if you look at the Bucks bench, they're into it. They want revenge. One team looks like they want revenge, and the other team looks like they don't really care. Something is going to have to change, not just in this game, but in the rest of the series, because if it does not, we're going to be taking a long, hard look at ourselves in the offseason. If we get swept or lose in 5, this roster is going to have to be deconstructed from the top to the bottom. And everybody on this team, is going to have to get a reality check. The young guys that we did not trade at the trade deadline or before the trade deadline, they might have to go too. I love Tyler, but he hasn't shown me anything this playoffs. Absolutely nothing. It's so shocking, man. I'm so upset. Like this is probably the worst performance in a Miami Heat game that I've particularly watched. It's giving me 2014 Spurs series vibes where we let Gary Neal and Danny Green rack off 3 after 3 after 3, and we were absolutely helpless. If the Milwaukee Bucks win this series in 4 or 5, like I'm saying, big changes need to be made in the offseason. And if I'm recording this video and if we somehow win this game, I'll be so happy. But I won't publish this video that I'm recording right now, but I will put some parts of it in it so it'll let you guys know how mad I was that we lost. So yeah, man. That's probably gonna be it for me. I'm just so upset right now. Like, Giannis just got an and one. Like, this is crazy, bro. This is absolutely crazy. We're going to have to be better, not only for Game 3, but for the rest of the series. And if not, top to bottom, Ariza might have to go. You know, Hero might have to go. Nunn might have to go. Dragic might have to go. All these dudes. The only person who's safe on this team is Dwayne Dedmon. I want a Bam Adebayo, Jimmy Butler. Even though they've been playing like trash, they're still our max players. And Udonis Haslem, unless he retires, which he might have to, because UD, man, everything you're doing on the bench right now, I can see you doing as an assistant coach. So yeah, and Trevor Ariza might be called for a flagrant foul too. This is crazy. I'll talk to y'all later, man. I'm so frustrated right now, but y'all probably already know this. Feel free to, you know, let your thoughts run down in the comments below. You know, let it all out there, man. I want to hear every Heat fan. If you're a Bucks fan, man, I had a lot of Bucks fans in the comments saying Bucks in 5. Well done. You guys are on the way to doing that right now, unless we pull off some miracle. You guys called it. I thought it would be Heat in 6, but I guess I was wrong. So, yep. Shout out to you guys. Heat fans, like I said, let me know how you guys are feeling down in the comment section below. I'll see y'all later as always, man. Peace.